So instead, I'm gonna take some time. Wait, what? All right, thank you. You're such a sweetie pie. Anyway, all right. So there are some of the storylines that my partner here, Scarlet Blue, has been mentioning is the fact that recently there's been a bit of a UNCG, a bit of a every man for himself war going on. There's been so much trash talk. I'm gonna give you the dirt right now. There has been a lot of players who are itching to win their first Don't Tilt, their first tournament, and there have been some scathing words said, and as a result, I feel as if the lands of this school has gotten a little bit more untamed. About as untamed as that wild up smash read at full, just charging the whole thing, just daring them to come in.
I'll tell you what, Gil, Carl, the most important thing to me here is that the drive for players to improve is always the defining factor when it comes to the performance of tournament, I would say. And the fact is, PJ and Crunch, PJ Butter and Crunch, who are the two newest additions, and Mossy, the newest additions to UNCG roster, have been improving very quickly due to our legendary top players, Slushy and Garl. So we have a lot of fire, like you said, built up in the hearts of these competitors, and because Slushy and Garl are not entering, that means we've got a pretty interesting bracket here. Now the clear favorite to win is Brownie, but anything can happen.
Right.
Especially at a Don't Tilt.
I'm still pretty sure that Devin's still considered though one of our best players.
Oh yeah, he's PR'd for a reason.
Of course, holding that prestigious number 8.
With his prestigious low-tier main.
Anyway, so enough talking about how prestige that was. You know what the hell was prestige? What was prestige? That hard-ass read on that bouncing fish, looking like trying to imitate my man Slushy right now, just a little bit.
Straight up, he said it was for you, Garl, but he's looking like it's an ode to Slushy right now. Slushy's unfortunately not in attendance today because he had real-life matters to attend to. He's dealing with an unknown species known as the female, which a lot of people here don't understand.
Jesus Christ.
But
bang bang.
But we've got a Sheik on stream. That's all that matters.
Oh,
we've got some plays with the balloon there.
All right. So going into this, Mossy's been really putting in that work recently. See you around, Kevin. See you later, boss.
I'll be babe.
Okay, Devin. Anyway.
Alright, so this match has been progressing pretty cleanly.
We haven't been talking about it too much, sadly, with terrible commentators that we are. But going into it, Mossy seems to have had firm control of this match thus far, but it's going to be a little difficult for Blink to bring it back, especially considering Mario's kill power. I feel as if any smash attack would kill at this percent.
Yeah, and you definitely got to consider the matchup in this case. Slushy was actually talking about how, he hates the matchup. Oh, that's a bad trade.
Excuse me?
Feels bad.
That was interesting.
I think that was an up smash.
I think it was. I think the hit just came out like
up smash. Like
Jesus Christ.
Happens.
It traded with a grab.
But Blink managed to start bringing that back at some point, and but I will say that Mario and Sheik is not a great matchup for Sheik.
I agree. I don't. As much as Blink's Sheik bias sinking in. And my own bias sinking in a hatred of Sheik, but I will be honest, I do believe Sheik does lose this matchup 55-45.
Do you think so?
I think so, or it's even. Because I do think that Sheik can struggle with Mario has a lot of combo breakers. He has great drift, he has great aerials and such that can beat out Sheik's. So he can actually contend with her when it comes to frame data.
Right. I'd say that Mario, out of all of Sheik's matchups, is an outlier because Sheik is dominating in so many matchups, but something about Mario is just extremely difficult for her to deal with because he's a grappler and he's fast and he has a very on-demand kill moves, and Sheik struggles versus all of those. It's just a character tailored to beat this character. But Sheik still has the best frame rate in the game, so you gotta understand that even though Mario has an inherent advantage, Sheik will be Sheik, and we're on Sheik fans, so.
Right. I find it pretty interesting that I'm noticing that Mossy's really just scouting out these grabs here. Only playing a little bit too he's not really spacing out any of his nairs or his spares all that effectively. And as a result, Mossy's just being able to just shield grab him, jab, just run up and grab, just all these standard things because I feel as if he's just waiting for Blink to take the first commitment and then pushing little by little, slowly gaining stage control and really, making his presence felt. I think Blink, what he needs to do is he needs to play this just a little bit more patiently, and try spacing things out a little bit better. Really abuse the fact that, that she can be really overbearing in a lot of these situations.
Yeah, I think that Mossy's definitely setting up a wall because he just counteracts all the advantages and switches them into advantage states for him, and that's what Mario's good at.
So, well, Mario, what I don't like though is that Mossy, I don't know what read he's going for. Like I don't know if he's just hoping that Link just runs into it, but I'm not really agreeing with these charged up smashes. Yes, like each time he's gotten punished for it, I feel as if Link isn't gonna fall for it.
Yeah, I mean the thing is you have to note that even though it might not work. This could be one of two things.
Excellent stage. Oh, I'm sorry, just excellent stage control by Mossy. You saw that for like a good 5 seconds, just walling him out.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
There are two conditions that really separate. I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry.
That's good. Oh, all right.
Oh, nice, an excellent reversal by Mossy there.
Very good.
Nice back air.
Yeah. Nice.
I know, whatever. I don't care.
I love it.
Ha 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 ha.
Those are my favorite.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. That was
What
good,
a back air! Like I don't care.
It's definitely exciting to see one of these matchups, though. I enjoy watching them. It definitely tests the metal of the matchups.
A bit of a silly way to lose a stock, but you know it be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you just air dodge into the ground, and that's it. It could have been a bouncing fish, it could have been a grenade, but whatever it was, took him out. Next starting to play a little bit more patient.
Yeah, which I'm liking. I'm not exactly agreeing with him just running up and grabbing like that though. Like especially from such a large distance. He's, you know, I know not all characters have the, you know, the extraordinary burst range that Falcon has, but most characters generally do have a burst range.
That was a huge streak.
I agree. That was actually really, you know.
And Blink has completely turned this game around.
Blink really just running away with this, but letting him get back to stage. I'm not sure if I agree with that. They didn't really even try to ledge trap him there.
Alright, now, it looks like Blink is technically in the lead, but nothing is a lead in Smash 4.
Oh.
Mossy's got that rage for that up smash, and he loves it.
Needs to be careful. I feel as if up air into fair would be true if Mossy could somehow get it, just slightly misplaced.
I'm actually not sure how to do that.
Oh, he had the read, but just slightly mistimed it.
Oh,
and that's it. All right, that's gonna be it. Yeah, all right, Mossy takes it 2-0 over Blink. What a yeah, that's unfortunate.